A practitioner does not kneel, does not become a slave by Zufan. Why do we practice? We practice in order to elevate the level of our life. A slave practices in order to cease being a slave and to live with human dignity. A human practices in order to escape the endless cycle of reincarnation in lower life spaces, to break free from the boundless sea of suffering, to become a celestial being, a Buddha, and to journey toward the heaven of the celestial beings. To practice is to flee suffering. To practice is to shatter the chains of control. To practice is to rise to never again kneel before slave masters or rulers, to break through the realm of necessity and blaze a path to the kingdom of freedom. To practice is to cast off all chains and ultimately journey toward the celestial islands continent of the Elysium world. If the flesh binds me, I abandon the flesh. If friends bind me, I sever friendship. If family binds me, I am no longer family. If experts and professors bind me, I treat them like chamber pots. If masters and guides bind me, keep your masters and guides. I want none of them. If the state binds me, what use is your state to me? If the government binds me, go to hell, you bastard machine. A true practitioner bows only to the Buddha, to the greatest creator, to the Tao, and to the laws of the universe, never to the will of man. The only rightful reason for any government to exist is to serve the people, not to bind them. So why do you shackle the people? Let all things be done by the Constitution and the law. How simple that would be. To the people, what is not forbidden by law is permitted to the government. What is not authorized by law is forbidden. But when governments violate the Constitution, trample on justice, and persecute the people at will, what use are they? They are not merely useless, they become machines of suffering, injustice, and tragedy. To kneel before such a regime is that not to choose slavery of your own accord. A practitioner does not kneel. A practitioner does not become a slave. And if I do not kneel, if I do not become a slave, what can you do to me? Imprison me, torture me, kill me. But a man who cannot live with dignity no longer desires to cling to this world. I have endured countless times, yet you have never awakened. When it comes to creating peace for the people, you are powerless. When it comes to harming them, you are unmatched. If I am to be harmed or killed by your hands, so be it. Such a death will mark the perfect punctuation to a practitioner's path. In the end, it will be clear who is rewarded, who is judged. To die for reverence for the greatest creator, for life, for nature, to walk the way of the greatest creator, to seek truth, kindness, beauty, love, faith, and sincerity, that is death with meaning. If there is no divine justice, then what is life for? If there is divine justice, then the practitioner shall ascend to heaven. What, then, is there to fear in death? A practitioner never seeks death. A practitioner does not harm, does not destroy, for we revere life and cherish all breath. But if death comes in the pursuit of a beautiful life, a life of joy, freedom, happiness, and heaven, then so be it. That is not to be feared. Let the barbarians live. If they must, let the civilized fall. Go on living, like maggots riding in a cesspit shit and piss crawl on. Here and now, the practitioner declares to the entire universe, a practitioner shall never kneel before barbarians, nor ever choose to become their slave.